Hello everyone! Today I will share with you how to make apple cider vinegar at home. It only costs a few dollars to make a jar and can be drunk for 1 month. Plus, it is healthy and hygienic with no additives. The taste is very authentic. I have 2 apples here and a lemon. One of my favorite drinks is apple cider vinegar. It is very delicious and attractive. A bottle outside is not enough to drink for a meal. Then, a friend told me she made apple cider vinegar at home. I tried her method, and I found the taste almost the same as the one I bought. Since then, I have been making apple cider vinegar myself. This method is extremely simple. Those who like to drink apple cider vinegar can try this method. Let's see. It is best not to eat apples and lemons immediately after buying. Put them in a bowl and add water to wet them. Then take a little salt. Then rub the apple peel like I did. In order to increase the shelf life and appearance of apples, merchants spray a layer of wax on the apple and lemon peels. This will make it look better. During the resale process, it can be sold to consumers more easily. It can also increase the selling price of apples. Some apples and lemons have some pesticide residues on the peel. So every time before we eat, if you do not peel the apple, you must clean it carefully. We add salt and continue to rub like this to clean the wax or clean the pesticide residues on the apple peel. Then rinse with clean water. In this way, the apple will be cleaner. After washing, we put it in a vegetable basket to drain the moisture on the surface. In the meantime, let's boil water in a steamer. Then prepare a glass jar that can be sealed and steam it in boiling water for 5 minutes to remove bacteria from the jar. A clean jar will extend the shelf life of the food. We can turn off the heat for 5 minutes. Wait until it cools down and then slowly take it out. Where are you from? Please leave a comment to let me know. Then we prepare some rock sugar. If you like sour, add less rock sugar. If you are afraid of sourness, you can add more. Next, we can cut the apple. Cut the apple into small pieces. The core of the apple needs to be removed. Otherwise, it will affect the taste of the finished product. Then cut the apple into thick slices. There is a saying that, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." Isn't it more convenient to soak the apple and eat it like that? And it is refreshing. It's nice to know that we see each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. Put the cut apple slices on a plate for later use. Next, we cut the lime. Cut off its top. Then cut it into thin slices. Lime helps digestion, and when combined with apples and limes in fermented apple cider vinegar, it will be even better, but you don't need too many lime slices. If the fruit is large, just half is enough. If the fruit is small, you cut the whole fruit. Then we remove the lime seeds because it tastes bitter. Soaking and fermenting together, the bitter taste makes it taste bad when drinking. So, everyone should carefully remove the seeds. Then put them on a plate and set aside. Next, ferment the apples in a glass jar. Spread a layer of apples at the bottom of the jar. Then cover the apples with a layer of rock sugar. Then add 1 or 2 slices of lemon. Continue adding a layer of apples. Then repeat this process for another layer of apples, until all the apples are gone. It is recommended to use a glass jar, because the glass jar not only allows you to observe the pickling state of the food at any time. Moreover, glass containers are safer and non-toxic when soaking acidic substances. For example, plastic has the possibility that the material will dissolve into the food. That will be harmful to your health. Finally, add a layer of rock sugar on top. Next, we prepare a bottle of this fermented white vinegar. The key point is that we should buy naturally fermented white vinegar. Do not make industrial white vinegar, because most white vinegar is artificially mixed and not naturally fermented. Not as pure as naturally brewed vinegar. The effect is, of course, not as expected. We pour white vinegar into the jar. The amount of white vinegar should only cover the apples. If the jar is small, leave about 1 to 2 centimeters of space from the mouth of the jar to prevent gas production during fermentation. Then we close the lid. We must close the lid tightly. If our jar is not sealed, we can cover the mouth of the bottle with a layer of plastic wrap. Then close the lid. We put it in a cool, dry, and ventilated place. Just leave it at room temperature for a week, and you can drink it. The longer the time, the better the taste. The longer the storage time, the better it tastes when we use it. When we found that the liquid in the jar had changed significantly, there were small, clear bubbles in the jar. In this way, our apple cider vinegar was successfully fermented. This is how to make a jar of apple cider vinegar. This kind of pickled apple cider vinegar is real and does not contain any preservatives. It is definitely better than the one you buy in the supermarket, healthier and safer. I also want to note that pickled apple cider vinegar is not something that can be drunk directly. It will have a special sour taste. We can take a small amount each time. In short, the amount of apple cider vinegar depends on the size of the cup. Add boiled water to cool and mix well. Then, you can drink it directly. If you like sour drinks or not, the specific ratio can be adjusted according to your own preferences. How is it? Do you remember how to make apple cider vinegar at home? Homemade apple cider vinegar compared to store-bought apple cider vinegar. It also has the aroma of apples, tastes good and smells good. In addition, it also contains many minerals, amino acids, pectin, etc. This is a very healthy drink. Store-bought apple cider vinegar will definitely have many different additives. It will be better for your health if you make it at home. I made this jar of apple cider vinegar and drank 1 cup a day. It can be drunk for 1 month. It is sweet and sour, very delicious and attractive. There are many benefits for the body. The method is very simple and affordable. No additives are safer to drink. Friends who like to drink apple cider vinegar, you can make it yourself at home in this way. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.